Oh, this is Auckland. I haven't done one of these in quite a little while. E3 and all that stuff, and this is exercise, walking and talking, day 19, I believe. But E3 was great. In my opinion, Nintendo won. Not even a long shot. They won. I mean, announcing stuff one after another. That's the way Nintendo needs to start doing their directs. Not just an E3 direct. They need to do all their directs like that. I mean, they started off with, I don't want to go over it all over again like I did already in my discussion of it. But they started off with Super Smash Brothers, a character reveal. And right after that, they showed off a game. Then I think they showed off another game, and then they briefly done some talking. I mean, they done a little bit of talking in the direct, like very briefly here and there, not too long at all. And then they just showed off games after games after games, and some of them were big. Witcher 3 on the Nintendo Switch. Yes. I mean, and I did some research. I did a video about me doing research on Witcher because I found some articles on it. It is amazing. It's a 32 gigabyte cartridge. They got the whole game on there, including the expansions and all of the add-ons. Is everything for Witcher 3, all on a 32 gigabyte cartridge. They got it all on there. Now, in the article it says no downloads required, but I saw somebody else talking about it, and they said, well, normally when you get a Switch game, you put it into your system, there's always a download of some kind, even if it's day one download or a patch or something like that. There's always a download, and sometimes that is the case, sometimes not the case, because I have bought some physical Switch games before in the past. I just stuck them in the Switch, no download necessary. Now down the road they'll do like a patch or something like that, and you can always go through the games anyways, and you go underneath setting after you click on that game and see if there's an update for it. I mean, you can always do that, and there's no update, it'll say you have the latest version installed, or if there is an update, it will let you know that there is one, because it'll start downloading. So it's very possible there may be a download patch for Witcher 3 on Switch, but they did confirm that everything is on the cartridge. Everything. No downloads required. So that's amazing. That is fantastic. But I did read this guy on Twitter. Moving on to the next game that I want to talk about, Spyro Reignited Trilogy on the Nintendo Switch. Finally, after a long time of rumors being it advertised on GameStop of Germany, and it was advertised, well, actually first it was advertised on the Spyro website for Toys for Bob. It was advertised on there first, and they got taken down. And then down the road, they advertised it on GameStop of Germany that it was coming to Switch, and they even gave us a darn release date of August, which turned out to be wrong, because the game is coming out September 3rd, 2019, this year. So But talking about that now, talk about the game itself now. I've been checking on Amazon every single day after the direct happened, looking for the physical copy of Spyro, and I finally saw it on there, finally. But it wouldn't let me pre-order it at first, so I just signed up for a alert by my email, and then later on that night I checked on Amazon again, and it was ready to be pre-ordered. So of course I pre-ordered the physical version of Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and I looked on the cover of it, and at the bottom of the box it says download required, and it says see on back for details. And well, you can kind of guess what that download is all about, because the download problem, as people called it, happened with the physical copy on PS4 and Xbox One. So I did some research on Spyro just the other day. I think it was yesterday, and I found out that Spyro 1 is on the cartridge for the Switch. That's it. So it's the same deal with the disc for PS4 and Xbox One. It's the same ordeal. Same problem. So once you stick the cartridge into your Switch, the physical version anyways, you have to download Spyro 2 and 3. So here we go again with that. Last time I did that for my PS4, it took half of a day to download 2 and 3. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous! This class is ridiculous. Quote from, was it Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? I love those movies. Alright, moving on back to what we were talking about. But yeah, so I got to go through that again. It's gonna probably be another half of a day to download. So that sucks. But what can we do? But as I was talking about this guy on Twitter I read, he was talking with Toys for Bob, pleading with them, saying, please put all 3 games on the cartridge. Well, they couldn't do it. And if you think about the PS4 and Xbox One versions, I think on the back of the covers, especially for the PS4, because I don't have the Xbox One version at the moment, but I do plan to get it though. On the back of my PS5 version, Spyro Reignited Trilogy has a download of 55 gigabytes. And then I can't remember how much it was with the download patch when the game had first came out last year. I think they said it was a extra 20 to 25 gigabytes to download for the other 2 games. So the 55 gigabytes was for the first game. So yeah. But with the Switch version, of course, they're probably using a 32 gigabyte cartridge probably. Plus they're going to degrade the graphics, of course, in order to fit the game on the Switch, which is fine. You know, that's typical for the Switch games, which is fine because you get to play it on the go now. Yes. So yeah. So they're probably using a 32 gigabyte cartridge, most likely, and they can only fit the first game on there. So you would probably need easily 90-something gigabytes of a cartridge, probably, in order to get all 3 games on there, which a cartridge like that for a Switch does not exist. And last time I heard of a rumor, they were creating supposedly a 64 gigabyte cartridge for Switch, and it was supposed to come out this year, and so far that hasn't been released yet, because Obi-Wan Plays did a video on that, and I think somebody else did as well. I think it might have been Spawnwave, I can't remember. But yeah, so that 64 gigabyte cartridge hasn't been released for the Switch games yet, the physical versions. So they're probably using a 32 gigabyte plus the downloads of the second and third games. So that's how it's going to be. But still, we got a physical version of Spyro on Switch. There is a cartridge in the case, physically. I'm looking at you, Wolfenstein Youngblood, empty case with a darn code on the inside. No cartridge. So yeah. But there's probably going to be a code or 2 inside of the Spyro Switch case for the second and third game, probably. Because it's 2 separate games. So that's probably how they're going to do that. And my guess, the digital versions, you just buy Spyro Reignited Trilogy in the eShop. This is just my opinion and my guessing. It's not been confirmed. That when you go to, after you purchase the game, it will, I don't know, maybe, I was thinking like maybe 2 or 3 codes you got to type in, but then again, that wouldn't make any sense. So that's with the digital version. I guess you don't have no issues at all. You just go ahead and download the whole game and be done with it. With us physical owners, we have to deal with another way. So I mean, that's the way it goes. But what can we do? Nothing. But I'm looking forward to it. I got it pre-ordered, so I'll get it. Plus with Amazon, you can get free shipping and get the game day 1. But you gotta be an Amazon Prime member. And I'm not. So I go free shipping all the way. So I won't be receiving it on September 3rd. I'll be getting it like September 8th or 9th. And also in September, for a pre-order I made on Amazon as well, is The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening remake on Switch. And I think that one, the whole game should be on the cartridge, no problem. It should be, yeah. So there shouldn't really be any downloads unless we get DLC for it down the road, possibly. I don't know, you never know. But other than that, we shouldn't have to do no downloads for that Link's Awakening game. But that one comes out September 20th, but I probably won't get it until the 27th or the 28th. So yeah, I'm probably gonna soon end this video so I can focus on my walking. I think I've been around about 4 times now, and I'm not talking about in the video, but I've been around about 4 times now, and I normally go around about 12 times. So yeah, I'm gonna soon end the video. I'm Uncle Ian. If you enjoy my content, please hit the subscribe button, like button, also share it with friends if you don't mind. That'd be fantastic. And also please comment. Ask me a question or a comment in general. Do my best to answer them. And also, if you don't mind, hit the notification bell down below, and you'll be notified when I go live or upload another video. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, bye.